Welcome to Recently Logged, an audio stream discussing what the film bros are watching these days.
So what were they watching last year? Or
Wait,
was
this was this year.
What? No way.
Yes.
Hold on.
It's on my 2019 list.
2019. Dang
Yes.
it. Let's restart.
It feels so long ago.
Let's restart.
A long
just cut
time ago.
We're done. We're canceled.
I can still remember.
We've just canceled Recently Logged because I
how
got the date
Shazam
wrong.
used to make me smile.
Yeah, this is Micah, and I'm officially canceling this podcast.
No. I want to keep it. Wow.
All right, we're back.
I'm gonna keep that intro. Okay. Well, hello.
Hi guys.
I'm Robbie.
I'm Micah.
And
We're recently live.
oh no, I didn't say it that time. Okay.
I'm Monsters and Why do I do this every
Stop.
time? I think you can
time
go
to
back
stop.
to the last 3-4 episodes.
He needs to be
and I've
stopped.
said, we're Monsters Incorporated.
All right.
Every time.
Well, this is. I thought about introducing our podcast like this is a podcast about movies. So click away now if you don't want to listen to a podcast about movies.
No, don't click away, man.
Or just keep
if you
listening.
hate movies, listen to this podcast. It'll change your
Wow.
whole view on movies.
Okay, well,
Guaranteed.
what the film bros are watching this year is Shazam. Or Shazam.
Shazam. It's got an exclamation point at the end.
Exclamation
It's like
point.
Shazam.
Okay.
You can't just say it Shazam. It's Shazam.
Well,
Just every time.
Yeah. We
So-
saw this in theaters.
Yeah, we
back.
did. I mean, it wasn't in normal theaters.
It was in the
Dollar Theater, which gets movies by the time they hit Redbox.
Yeah. Once they're released to disc, is when that theater gets them.
Yeah. Which isn't awful, but we didn't really.
But the seats are.
No.
Whoa. Controversial take. Okay.
I
never
die
mind.
every time I sit in those seats. but
you-
otherwise, it's
yeah.
it's fine.
All right. So do you want to go over the basic facts of the movie, Micah?
The basic facts, yeah. So the basic facts for Shazam.
Shazam.
It is a 2019, not 2018 movie. It is rated PG-13. It's 132 minutes.
Wow.
It's an action-adventure comedy
Wow.
starring Zachary Levi, Mark Strong,
Is it Micah?
and Asher Angel. Angel? That's Angel, right? Not Angle. Yeah.
Yes.
EL is Angel.
Who has the last name
L.E.
Angle, Micah?
LE is Angle, don't worry.
Asher Angle.
And who plays Freddy? Jack
Freddy.
Dylan something. It's cut off. Hold on, guys. This is gonna take-
Everybody's favorite child actor.
Jack
Dylan
Dylan
Grazer.
Grazer. He
Heck
did,
yeah.
he did a good job in this.
He's pretty good. Holy crap.
He was in it chapter 2. Who
Okay,
knew?
guys, we're recording upstairs this time, and a log just rolled in the fireplace, and there's not even a fire going on. So
Yeah, if it's a little bit noisier than usual, that is because we were recording upstairs because
I
our
just said
heat
that.
went out.
Oh yeah, no, we don't have any heat.
So we're freezing.
So we're
whilst
freezing.
we record, but that's fine.
So we decided to, instead of freezing downstairs, we decided to freeze upstairs.
Well, it's colder downstairs.
Yes. But yeah.
But anyway, this is directed by David F. Sandberg.
His name's David Sandberg, Mike.
Oh, yeah, but there's like a little F dot, like his middle name, man.
Wow. Okay.
You gotta do the middle. I don't know what his actual middle name is,
Nobody.
but the initial is F.
Nobody
so,
even knows. Maybe it's Franklin.
David Franklin Sandberg.
Franklin.
That's odd. I don't know if that's that. It was written by Henry Gayden,
Okay.
both story and screenplay, but my phone's loading really up. Well, IMDb always loads horribly.
Well.
So like 4 people were credited.
Wow.
So the people who actually created the
character
characters
creators,
of Shazam.
C.C. Beck and Bill Parker.
Then story by Darren Lemick and Henry Gayden, and then screenplay by Henry Gayden.
All right. Well, is that all of the basic facts?
And
Mike?
it
gosh.
was nominated 13 times, but it did not win anything.
For what awards, Micah?
That's what IMDb's dumb.
It's probably all like
Best comic to Film Motion Picture for the Saturn Award. Best Performance by a Younger Actor, Saturn Award.
By a younger actor.
Best
Younger than
Performance
who?
by a Younger Actor.
Younger than who?
Best Costume Design, Best Action, Best Action TV Spot, Outstanding Sound, Best Hero, Best Comedic Performance.
You're not even saying what awards these are.
Oh, look, People's Choice.
Teen Choice Awards and People Choice Awards. It only got nominated.
Favorite actor,
though.
yeah. No, it didn't win anything.
Wow.
That's the sum of it all. It should have.
It's because it's just a mediocre superhero movie.
You can leave the podcast. I can get a new host to co-host with me.
Wow, we're not doing Spider-Verse, Micah.
No, sorry. I just watched it today. It was already open on my Letterboxd.
Jeez. Okay, let's get into our opening thoughts because it's already almost 10 minutes.
We're like 10 minutes in.
Oh, wait, no.
No, we started before, so we're probably like 5 minutes in.
Okay, but yes.
I'll do mine
What
first.
are your general thoughts, Micah?
I really like this movie. I rated it 4.5 stars, which, to be frank, is a little generous.
That's a bit overrated.
Wow. I would probably realistically give it like 3.5, 4, but I just really, really like this movie. Like, it's one of my favorite superhero movies, especially of all time.
Well, there you go.
So yeah, I really like it.
Is that it?
That's what I got for my opening statement, if you will.
All right. I really like it.
No, he hates it.
I don't hate it. I bought the Blu-ray of this like a couple days ago, and then I was like, why don't we do Shazam on the podcast? And so we did.
And so we did, because this is our break from between holidays.
This could be considered a Christmas time movie.
Yeah, but we're not doing Christmas yet, buddy.
I know. Okay. But yeah. So I really like Shazam, I guess, for the most part. I have quite a few problems with it, but like, it's just pretty much at the same level of like any given MCU movie or anything like that.
No.
In my opinion, but
like how. I'm okay with saying that this is mediocre because it's not amazing. But
I think it's pretty good.
It's so on the opposite spectrum of MCU movies.
No, I'm just saying it in my ratings and how I would rate it, I would give it about the same, like as an average MCU movie.
Well, Robbie, this was produced by Dwayne Johnson, so I guess he's gonna have to come beat you up now.
What the heck? What? Oh, wait a minute. He's going to be Black Adam.
Yeah, he's going to be Black
Never
Adam
mind.
in the sequel.
I was like, how is he related to this movie in any way whatsoever?
Look at his face.
He's staring at me.
Are you sure you want to rate this and call it equal to an MCU movie?
Okay, Ant-Man and the Wasp there. That's a worse MCU movie.
Well, I mean, I agree, but actually, I just think this is better than a lot of MCU movies, but for completely different reasons. Like I said, I don't think they go on the same spectrum as MCU movies at all.
They're almost completely different.
This goes more on like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man spectrum than it does the MCU spectrum.
Oof.
Which I like this better than any of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies.
How dare you?
You know.
Spider-Man 2 is still one of my favorite comic book movies.
Well, that's your problem.
Okay. So, what? I don't know.
What are you saying?
What do we usually ask? I was about to ask a question and then I just totally blanked.
Well, we usually ask several things, Robbie.
My brain is cold.
But I didn't realize you were done with your basic thoughts.
Yeah.
Did you say how much? Did you say what you rated it?
Oh, I rated it 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah.
I probably lean more towards like the 3.5 than a 3.5, 4 kind of thing.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the fact that I liked this movie so much, I would lean towards the 3.5, 4, not the 3.5.
Okay. But yeah, that's what I rated it. I like it. I liked it enough that I bought it. So that if that's any indication. So
right.
Yeah.
So, what is your favorite scene or sequence? Just automatically going out there with the question we always ask.
Wow. It's not the infight.
Ew.
Gosh, I gotta think now.
Wow. Anyway, whilst he thinks.
Oh, you had an answer already?
No, but.
Oh.
Whilst
Wow.
he thinks, you can.
Okay.
Contact us, be it to just say, "Wow, you're doing an amazing job."
This is literally the worst we've ever done on a podcast episode.
If you have a movie suggestion or you would like to be a guest on the podcast, you can contact us through email at poddingtonrl@gmail.com. That's PODD.
You can do it. You can do it.
ING TONRL@gmail.com. Or you can go to, RobbieGreatway.com/recently-logged. Recently-logged, sorry.
Yes, because I can't do custom links on my website.
All right.
Thanks, GoDaddy.
Do you have an answer?
Gosh, I really like a lot of the scenes in this, but at the same time, like, I have problems with almost all of the scenes in this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with the entire sequence leading up to Billy going into the cave. Either that or just the opening sequence, because it's pretty good.
All right. Yeah, that is pretty good.
So both sequences involving the wizard.
Ah, yes, the wizard.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yeah. Wow, you accept my opinion, Micah?
Yeah, Robbie, I accept it.
Okay.
But mine is probably, and this is gonna sound kind of lame, but I would probably say the little training montage of them training and uploading to YouTube and testing out the powers and all that. And one, because it's got some great songs in there.
The soundtrack is pretty good.
Two, it captures really, in my opinion, like what the movie shines with, or however you would word that.
Wow. Shines with, I think. Gosh, now I don't know how to phrase it. But yes, I think we know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think you know what I mean. Which is really Billy and Freddy, just being Billy and Freddy. And I mean, yeah, he's Shazam for all of that, but it's still...
He's Shazam.
It's still, like, is really shows the heart of the film, which is, in my opinion, the best part of the film.
What, the characters?
The characters, the heart of it.
Hands down, literally the best part of it. That's literally the only reason. There's
some of the, and this is gonna just be a hot take out here.
Hot takeout?
I don't know.
Is it Panda Express?
Wow, and I don't know if this is actually a hot take, but I would say they're some of the best characters in a superhero movie ever.
I don't know about that. Did you watch the Guardians of the Galaxy movies?
Yeah.
They're so good, Micah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're really well-written characters, but I like the characters in Shazam better.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say, like, I actually like Shazam.
No, I like Guardians of the Galaxy.
This guy hates Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, I don't. I'm kind of cautiously optimistic for the third one.
Oh
mostly cautious though.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, you said the training montage?
Yeah.
The Rocky training.
Rocky, no, not Rocky. But yeah, do you have a question?
What do you think?
What do I think?
Do you like the, like, I guess this isn't really movie related as much as it is the comic related. What do you think of Shazam, like the concept of Shazam? Do you think it serves well to a movie?
I mean, it's fine. I don't think that really ever, really popped up to me.
Okay.
In my mind. If I remember correctly, I don't remember which one was based off of what, but Captain Marvel was either based off of Shazam or Shazam was based off of Captain Marvel, one of those two. And I would say like 100%.
That doesn't make any sense, actually.
I would say like 100% Shazam is better than Captain Marvel, just character-wise and movie-wise, because I don't like Captain Marvel that much.
Why do you hate Brie Larson?
I don't hate Brie Larson. I think she's fine.
Wow, okay.
But I don't like Captain Marvel.
Fair enough.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that controversy died, Robbie.
No, it is dead. I was kicking the dead horse.
So what do you think of Shazam?
Kind of like the energy level on this episode,
right? Like I feel the energy is kind of dead in this episode.
It's because we're so cold.
Yeah, and
I swear that's what
we
it is.
didn't watch it today.
No,
we just watched it once yesterday, so we don't actually.
I've literally only seen it 2 times in my life.
Yeah, same. I've only seen it like 2.5 times.
The main reason I brought up Shazam as like a character is I think it serves a really interesting. Like I can't think of many other plot devices that do the same thing as the Shazam power does.
In what specific way?
Kind of like the Hannah Montana effect, if you know what I mean.
Wow.
It does a really good job of like the themes of the script are really well matched for Shazam as a character, which I don't know if that's from the comics or not.
And so Dr. Savannah really plays well into the themes as well, because they're Billy and Savannah's origins are practically the same. I mean, they're Dr. Savannah's are a little bit more extreme.
Only a little bit, Micah.
But I mean, and spoilers for Shazam. This time I'm saying it before I spoil something.
We actually remembered to put a spoiler warning on our episode.
Like, I don't know. Depending on how you think, if you think you sort of ish causing an accident in which your dad gets paralyzed. Versus,
indirectly causing an accident.
Yeah, indirectly causing an accident where your dad gets paralyzed versus your mom ditching you purposefully. Well, not purpose. She didn't just let him go. But like once he was gone, she didn't look for him. So
like it's like that scene in Monsters Inc. This is good.
This is good. She's out of our hair. So no, that's such a fun movie, and that's such a sad plot point.
Of our hair. Bro. But yes, that's why I brought up Shazam.
Yeah, no,
we need to read more comics apparently, because we keep saying like, oh, the comics. Okay, I have another question.
Do you have 2
one?
for 2?
Do you have one?
Not currently.
Okay.
But yeah, ask away.
What are your thoughts, once again, spoilers, on the psychic caterpillar at the end?
The psychic caterpillar? Man, I wish I knew his comic book character, because I think it was I think it was the Everything Great About video I watched for Shazam, and he mentions the caterpillar at the end, giving him his like full title, and like being like, oh, I hope they actually bring him into the sequel. And like, I'm like,
so what?
I so want to know this character.
It would be Black Adam and a psychic caterpillar.
Dude, the psychic caterpillar is amazing.
Could you imagine if the psychic caterpillar got a solo movie?
I hope he does. Like, honestly, you have Joker, right? And that was so cool. It's a solo villain movie. But what we need is, and hold on, let me see if I can find his name.
Are you gonna Google?
Let's see if I can find his name.
Are you gonna? Here, do you want me to Google it? Shazam caterpillar name?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna Google it.
I
should have thought of this beforehand. Caterpillar. There's a Reddit. A subreddit.
There's a Reddit. Wow.
Okay.
What's his name?
I don't know.
You didn't search what the caterpillar's name is? You just searched him?
Mastermind of the Monster Society. No, his name's Mastermind.
Dude,
that's kind of lame.
That's kind of lame, but like what we don't need is a Joker solo movie. We need a Mastermind solo movie.
There you go. It could be called no, it's Mr. Mind.
Oh, Mr. Mind.
Mr. Mind and the Monster Society of Evil. There you go.
That's the name of the film.
That would be so good.
Get us to write it and direct it. We'll do it. This needs to be a solo movie.
The members of the
Society of Evil or whatever.
Mr. Mind, Captain Nazi.
Oh no.
Dr. Savannah, Black Adam, King Cole, Ogar, Mr. Adam. Wait.
Mr. Adam and Black Adam.
Wow.
Very original.
The Monster Brigade and Iback and Ogar. I need to read comics. This is whack.
Right? But man,
yes.
I want a solo movie with him.
Okay, good.
What are your thoughts on him?
I think the voice casting for him is so weird.
I love the voice casting for him.
It's like an auto-tuned, like...
He's like, yes, I named the gods. We can take over the world together, but with more auto-tune.
He sounds like... what am I thinking of?
I don't know.
He sounds like that one actor. I can't remember his name.
Wow.
But that guy with like the "Don't hug me, I'm scared" computer auto-tune. He kind of sounds like Hal if Hal had a deeper voice.
Like Hal from Megamind?
No, not what? Hal from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Oh. Okay. I don't have any reference for what that sounds. Educate yourself.
Let me see if I can find a soundbite.
All right, but
here, ask your question.
No, I have a question, but oh yeah. What do you think of the action in this movie? Like the fighting and all that.
It's all right.
Wow, that's so in depth.
I don't know.
That's just real podcast material.
I like the action scenes, and I hate to keep comparing it to the MCU, but that's the only like other big comic book blockbuster I know of that like to compare it to.
And I mean, it's you can't really compare it to any of the other DC movies because they're so vastly different.
It's a lot different. I like the action in this more than MCU stuff, but I don't really like the MCU action hardly at all. So it depends what movie for me for MCU action. Like the action in Winter Soldier I really like, and in certain movies, but yeah, for the most part, a lot of the big CGI action fights I'm just kind of meh. But yeah, I would probably agree that it's similar, but it's almost more dry, almost. Like, I don't know. What?
I don't think the action
in Shazam
is that great in Shazam.
Yeah, no,
especially that end sequence, like we said earlier.
Yeah.
It feels so long, and it shouldn't, because it gets all the things that they need. Per se.
At least it cuts to other stuff.
Yeah.
If it was all one thing, that would be like so boring.
Yeah, if Shazam and Savannah hadn't flown away, so they could cut to them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's just kind of a meh point for me. And that's one of the only meh points for me.
See, I wouldn't say it was bad enough for me to like note it, but it wasn't good enough that I would like note it. It's just not notable for me. But,
yeah.
Yeah, I found a clip of how.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
All right, here we go.
Hopefully, we don't get a copyright for this.
Oh shoot! Here we go. Here, listen to how.
That's a very nice rendering, Dave. I think you've improved a great deal.
It does sound like how, but like give it like some auto tune and make it a little more.
But do you see why it reminded me of how Micah?
Yeah, I could see that.
You need to watch all right, you guys need to start messaging us all the time for us to do 2001.
Here's the thing. If you guys get a petition, 100 names officially entered onto this petition.
Should I go onto petition.org now?
Petition.org. If you can get 100 names, I will do 2001 on this podcast.
Yes.
That is the thing.
He has not seen it, guys, and he calls himself a film bro.
I don't necessarily call myself a film bro, but I don't want to see 2001
You like
at all.
Christopher Nolan, Mike.
And the Coen brothers.
Yeah.
See? It's great.
Okay.
But no. 2001, no.
All right.
Do you have any more questions? Or?
Shoot, I feel like I had one and now I forgot it.
Wow.
Because I remembered how fantastic 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Wow. What do you think of all the performances in this movie?
Some of the family could have been cast a bit better, but they're fine. They don't like. I mean, not. Like not in a way that ruins the movie, but a lot of the siblings have,
I would say,
kind of definitely weaker performances.
I would say that I'm fine with Pedro's performance and Mary's performance, but I don't really like Darla or Eugene.
Yeah, that's about
So I don't know, and that's probably gonna be hard for some people to hear that I don't like Darla.
Wow.
I find her kind of annoying.
How dare you, Micah?
Especially older Darla.
Why are you attacking the children?
I'm not attacking the children, but man, older Darla is annoying too.
Shoot. But it's supposed to be funny, Micah.
Yeah, but
do you not think it's funny?
No, I don't find any of the jokes with older Darla funny at all. Okay. I
was about to say, you don't find any of the jokes funny in this movie?
No, I find this movie horribly unfunny, yes. No.
1 star.
1 star. No, half star.
I think outside of, like, just those weaker performances, I think, well, maybe Dr. Savannah could have been a bit better. His is just kind of...
He was cheesy.
He feels kind of watered down.
Yeah, but Mark Strong, from what I've seen, and I don't think I've seen him in too much, but he's kind of meh for this part. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I wish they would have gotten someone different. But outside of that, I think the casting is perfect. The main 3...
being Freddie, Billy, and Shazam.
Yeah. I think that's like perfect casting.
No,
for
that
what
stuff
they
is
did.
insane, and also like the likes that they went. Like Zachary Levi did an amazing job, and honestly, and I mean this isn't 100% like totally 100%, but like you hardly if you're really immersed into the movie.
He's talking with his hands on a podcast.
If you really immersed into the movie, you almost forget that like Shazam isn't actually an older version of the kid who plays Billy.
No, the casting for Billy, both older and younger, was fantastic.
Like, and then Freddie is just really...
That's part of the reason it works as well as it does.
Yeah, no, if they would have gotten...
Could you imagine if they had gotten...
like somebody who didn't work well with either the kid or the kid didn't work well with Zachary Levi.
Oh, man. This would be a nightmare.
Because, I mean, they switch back and forth between the two seamlessly in the movie. Like,
that's one of the best
so
elements.
Good. Did you think of another question?
One thing I was gonna ask.
One thing.
What did you think of the pacing in this? Because I feel like it's so strange.
It's odd, yeah. That's
when you're watching
what I would say.
Like, if I think about the screenplay, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. But when I'm actually watching it, it feels so off.
Yeah, it's got like a weird... It hits in like a weird middle.
Yeah.
That just isn't bad.
It seems like it should be fast, but at the same time it feels like it's going slow. I don't know. It's so weird.
And then sometimes I would also say the contrast between like Dr. Savannah and the 7 Deadly Sins eating a whole room full of people and then going to like a comedy scene doesn't work quite as well as I would like.
Yeah, in
the
this
movie.
It doesn't.
Just jumping between like people dying in a kind of horrifying way to comedy.
That's why I really love the Raimi movies, because I feel like they do that really well. Going between tones. This is also it. A lot of the Savannah scenes feel very removed tonally, which is why the ending feels kind of weird.
Yeah,
the ending
definitely, because you've got like such a formidable, if you will, set of villains. Like the designs for the 7 Deadly Sins especially are actually pretty genuinely cool, like monster designs.
Yeah, they're all right.
But they don't fit at all, and their tone doesn't fit at all, and his tone doesn't fit at all, really, with like... And I mean, it just being Shazam is fine.
Yeah.
But when you get all of the siblings in like Shazam-y mode...
Shazam-y mode.
I don't think that worked well. And that was one of my problems with the end, like the way they end it, is I just don't think all of the siblings staying superheroes works well at all.
Fair enough. Yeah. What did I ask? I don't even remember. Oh, right, the pacing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's one of my big things with it. That's part of the reason I probably won't watch it as often as some other superhero movies. Dang, I still don't own the Guardians movies on Blu-ray.
I mean, the only superhero movie that I watched like a lot is Spider-Verse. Most of the MCU movies and the Raimi movies and all that are like, I like them, but they're not movies that I'm just going to be like watch. If
you actually liked the Raimi movies more, I would watch them way more often.
I think we were at our grandma's one time and he watched one of the Raimi movies every night.
Yeah, I watched the whole trilogy. It's so good.
Yeah.
It took me like a week though, because I could only watch like half a movie before I went to bed.
Yeah, right.
So I watched like the first half of Spider-Man, then the second half of Spider-Man.
But also that same week he watched Fantastic Mr. Fox and then Fantastic Mr. Fox again in French.
I actually watched Fantastic Mr. Fox like 4 times that week.
Yeah, he watched like, it was a great week. Movies. That's all I'm saying. Wow, why did we have to do that?
Because that's what heroes do.
No. That week I think I watched like Inception.
Wow.
And the Pirates movies and.
I think I'm dehydrated.
I think I watched Return of the King.
Wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it was great.
Sorry, guys. I don't like Return of the King.
He's... nah. It's in my top 4 favorite movies on Letterboxd.
Take that, Lord of the Rings. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's all right. I don't dislike it. I just don't like it. I'm kind of indifferent to it. I think it's good.
Yeah.
But I don't like it.
So what do you think? I'm going to be a little noisy.
Wow. Stop being a little noisy, Mike. I can hardly hear my own thoughts.
Gotta readjust.
Oh my god. This is way too noisy.
Sorry, I'm like dying.
Okay. Maybe you should sit in a more comfortable position, Micah.
What do you think I'm doing?
Obviously not sitting in the most comfortable position because you had to move.
What do you think of the mom plot point of like the entire...
Oh, his mom?
Mom side plot.
It's fine. Like, that's how I feel about a lot of this movie. Like, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, but it's not anything groundbreaking. I think the scenes... The scene with her is probably... one of the better scenes in the whole movie, just for
like the
me.
one where he goes to her apartment.
Yes. Yeah. I think that's probably one of the better scenes. That's probably one of my favorite scenes.
No, but yeah, it's good.
I think it's fine. Like it's good. Like that. Okay, so what did you think, Micah?
I mean, it was
fine.
It was fine. Yeah. No, I mean, I don't want to sound repetitive here.
It's good. It's fine.
The scene
I said it's
at the
fine.
beginning, when you first see Billy getting lost, young Billy getting lost, is always interesting to me. Watching that again after seeing the later one, and I'm just like, it's odd. And honestly, that's this movie for me on paper. It's like, but like when I watch this movie for some reason, I really, really like it.
See, I actually like the screenplay a little more than I like the actual movie, just because of its weird, because of the way the pacing pays off.
Well, no, I'm not necessarily saying the screenplay itself. I'm just saying the entire concept and all the different elements and
Shazam
like
as an abstract concept.
Talking about Shazam like we are right now.
Yeah, it just kind of feels like,
for the most part, I'm like,
which
Shazam.
I gave it 4 stars, I think, when I first watched it, and then I went home and just thought about it for a while, and I'm like, no, it's not a 4-star movie.
Yeah, if you think about this movie too much, you're probably going to realize it's not quite...
It's not really that great.
It's not quite up there,
no.
Overall, quality-wise.
But it's really fun.
But watching it, you get... And I think that's the thing. They do such a good job, and a lot of superhero movies especially don't do a great job like immersing you into the movie and getting you to like feel anything at all while watching the movie.
Did you, Micah? Were you in the theater of Shazam, and that was the first time you ever cried at a piece of cinema?
I've never cried at a piece of cinema, so
wow. Actually,
no.
I'm trying to remember what was I watching the other day that I actually shed a tear.
Wait, what?
I did. I cried at a movie for the first time. What was I watching?
Watched recently?
Holy crap!
Like how recently?
Holy crap! What was I watching?
What recently was it? Was it We Have Always Lived in the Castle?
No. No. More on that at the end.
Yeah. Was it?
Oh, First Man.
Oh,
that was
really?
The first movie I ever cried at.
I mean, yeah, that was pretty emotional.
That was like last week, though.
Yeah.
Although we didn't talk about it on last week's episode because we watched it like the day after we recorded.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be in our
the crater scene was the first time I ever cried at a movie.
No, dude, that was really emotional. And dude, people were getting mad that they didn't show the flag plant because they were doing that scene, man, and you can just imagine it. They're doing it in the background.
Go watch Apollo 11 if you want to see it. That's a great. That's my favorite.
That
movie
annoys me that people
series.
won't go see it because of that. But
Wow.
That's side notes.
First Man is really good. Go watch it.
First Man's great.
It's better than Shazam. There you go.
Yeah. For the most part, I don't like it as much as Shazam.
Whoa!
But I think it's better than Shazam. You just
like
spit
all
over me and my phone, and I hope none of it went into my water. Ew, it did.
Wait, what?
Look, you can see it.
Really?
Look right at the top. If you leave.
This is the most disgusting thing that has ever happened.
You spit it. Look, there it is.
I might. What? That's just a bubble.
No, look, there's more than just a bubble there, and it's the entire consistency around that is different than the water.
As the editor, I have the right to cut this.
No, this is staying in. This is staying. He spit in my water, guys.
That was so.
The disrespect.
That was so gross. This is gonna be my reputation now. My entire brand.
I think that's
spit at the sight of Shazam.
That's probably it for my overall thoughts on it.
Wow.
I don't like the wizard.
Ouch.
But that's just me personally.
I'm gonna do it again.
No.
Shoot.
But yeah, I'd say definitely go see this. I would totally suggest it. It's super immersive in a way that most Marvel movies aren't, and most DC movies especially aren't.
DC.
But yeah, that's pretty much my whole thoughts on it.
Oof, the fact that Aquaman.
We should do that sometime
because
I know some people who really like Aquaman. But
to that I say ha.
Yeah.
And no.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Do you want to do your closing thoughts?
Sure.
Sure.
I think Shazam is greater than the sum of its parts.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, with its kind of mixed bag cast and weird pacing and structure. But it's fun.
Yeah, no.
So why not? That's pretty much how I feel about it.
Definitely go see this one. It's pretty cheesy, but it's cheesy in a good way.
Cheesy in a good way. Are you lactose intolerant? Like?
Oh my gosh. and as I think I said this to somebody the other day.
You said it to my face.
It's really cheesy, but it's really sincere.
Wow,
and
like a Sam Raimi movie.
And overall, it's really good.
Wow,
in my opinion.
Well, there you go.
All right, I have to be looking for a quote now.
Oh shoot!
What am I doing here?
We could just both say Shazam at the end.
Wait, do we do our other movies before the quote?
Yeah, no, we do that first.
That's fine.
Do you not remember the structure of our own podcast?
No,
Micah?
I'm telling you, season 2 we need to switch up the structure because it's getting boring.
So guys, I watched like a billion shorts, and I'm not going to list all of them.
We're not doing this.
I'm just going over.
We should go off of my list
because we didn't watch everything together, did we?
No, but I don't log shorts. It's against.
Oh no, we did watch everything together. I think
it's against Micah.
Wow, he has a very specific moral code, and he just doesn't log shorts. All right.
So the day after we recorded the Meet the Robinsons episode,
we watched First Man.
Which I gave 4 stars.
Which I gave 4 stars and a like.
Wait, I left a review
and a teardrop, Mike.
Oh yeah, and I think my review kind of sums up watching the movie. It's such a weird experience. Like it's not.
Somebody's watching me.
That's great. Wow. It's such a weird experience of a movie. Like it's. Wow. It's not like any other movie I've seen. I'll put it that way.
That's a bit extreme.
Just the whole feel of it, anyway. Like I don't know, I got a very odd feeling watching it.
You must not have seen very many movies then.
And it's definitely not like La La Land, which is also directed by Damien Chazelle, which First Man is directed by Damien Chazelle, if you didn't know.
Wow, I had no idea.
Then also
all these years.
Oh my gosh.
And I never knew. Also
that day, for me anyway, I watched the movie We Have Always Lived in the Castle.
Wow, he really did.
It was on Netflix. And I mean, me and my mom were at home and we were looking for things to watch, and we turned that on, and I rated it 2.5 stars, which was a little meh. I mean, like that's a little meh for it.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
It's not like any other movie you've ever seen.
it is, but I don't like the ending very much.
Ouch.
So, like, at first, me and my mom were really into it, and we were both upset at the ending, and that's why I rated it so low.
Wow.
Well,
there you go.
You go for what we watched after that.
After that, I watched We Have Always Lived in the Castle.
Did you not watch Escape from Mr. Limoncello's
I didn't
Library?
log it, because I didn't watch the whole thing.
Oh.
I can't very well rate it, Micah, if I haven't seen the whole thing.
So that same day, we watched Escape from Mr. Limoncello's Library.
I caught like the last 40 minutes of it or something.
And this is a book.
It's strange.
It's originally a book, and the book is really, really good.
It is quite good,
I'm just gonna put that as a disclaimer. The book is good. Read the book. That being said, I rated Escape from Mr. Limoncello's Library, which is a Nickelodeon movie, so what are you expecting? I rated it 0.5 star, which is a little harsh, but I 100% agree with it. So, you know, read the book. That's all. That's all my notes for that one. All right, now you could do your thoughts.
And take a look.
So the next day, me and Robbie were at home by ourselves.
I'm in a very musical mood.
And we were like, "What are we gonna watch?" And I was like, "Do you want to watch this movie? I want to see your opinion on it." And he was like, "Sure." So take it away, Robbie.
Take it away, Penny.
That penny is the most beautiful.
Okay, We Have Always Lived in the Castle. I gave it 3.5. I gave it a like.
Oh, I gave it 3.5 on second rewatch as well.
I really liked the directing and the cinematography.
It's got some decent cinematography.
And the set design. And the screenplay was alright, but I mean, it's a very strange movie. Tonally and content-wise, it's very strange, but I liked it. So yeah,
it's odd. It is weirder than most movies that you'll find, and I still don't like the ending. Most movies, but it's fine.
It leans more on the art house side, but it is not art house.
Yeah,
it leans that way more so than your mainstream lamestream.
And it's funny because if you go on to the reviews for this movie on Letterboxd, half of them, like all the top ones, are just like Sebastian Stan is hot, which is interesting because Sebastian Stan's one of the bad guys in this movie, and he's also abusive in this movie.
And he dies. Oh wait, spoilers! No.
So I'm like,
okay, yeah.
Well, how can you leave that as a review on this movie? Then what did we watch, Robbie? Tell us.
The Signal.
Ooh.
A 2014 sci-fi classic, for sure.
Well, that's where you're wrong.
I gave it 3 out of 5.
I gave it, what did I get? 3.5 out of 5.
Wow.
And this was the second time I had seen this. I had seen this one already.
Amazing.
It's an odd movie.
Yeah, no, another strange movie. Slightly
not
worse.
Not in the same way. I would say slightly worse.
It's not in the... I mean, it's kind of... It's weird.
It's got Lawrence Fishburne, or as I like to call him, Morpheus.
Wow.
And
you've never even seen The Matrix?
No, I haven't, but that's just his name.
Wow, okay.
And then also Olivia Cooke, which I know from Ready Player One, which she is significantly worse in this movie than she is in Ready Player One.
Wait. Shoot, who did she play?
She played the girlfriend.
She played the girlfriend. Oh, man.
Olivia Cooke.
Oh, man.
No,
well,
yeah.
I don't know. I think both performances are kind of bad.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying she's great in Ready Player One, but I'm just saying. But yeah, it's weird. It's got a weird twist that wasn't really that much of a twist, I guess.
I thought it was fine.
It's just odd. I wouldn't totally suggest that one.
I would suggest it. I give it 3 out of 5. That's a positive score.
I would suggest to watch We Have Always Lived in the Castle just to form your own opinion about it because it's really weird.
Okay. But you wouldn't suggest doing that?
Yeah, The Signal is just meh. If you have time, watch it, sure.
Why not? Why not?
It's not, like, amazing.
It's a movie. We like movies, right?
And then after that, wow, you just get off Letterboxd. I guess Robbie's quitting the podcast.
I thought you were using yours.
Well, okay. After that, though, we watched Shazam.
Shazam!
And in between that, Robbie watched like 32 shorts.
I was catching up. Okay, so Disney Plus came out on the 12th, and I was catching up on all of my Pixar shorts that I hadn't seen yet.
Also, go watch episode 1 of The Mandalorian. It's really good.
Is it though?
Yes. No. But anyway, we watched Shazam, and we just talked about that.
I don't know. I think really good is a stretch.
Well, I really liked it there.
It's good.
And then
fine.
last night / today, I watched Into the Spider-Verse.
/ today.
I gave 5 stars because it's amazing and it's a masterpiece, and you should go watch it.
Wow. It really is that good, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, there you go. I guess that's the end of the podcast.
No, I think that's good. All
right.
I think we've covered our bases. Do we just want to both, or do I want to say
here? I have an idea.
My name.
I have an idea. We can like go over somewhere else in the house and like yell Shazam.
What?
Here, watch this. Watch.
Wait, I'm not sure this will work. But
here, I can do it. Look.
No, I'm gonna do it with you. We'll be right back.
No, we're just gonna be over here. All right. Are you gonna do a finger countdown, Micah?
Yeah.
All right. Shazam! I don't know how it's gonna sound. Let's see.
Let's listen.
Let's listen in, shall we?
Running ahead. I gotta go in first.
Thanks for listening, guys. It was not as fun as usual, but still fun.
I'm sorry we're boring.
No, yeah, today was an off day for us. But next week we should have something more exciting, maybe?
We're going to be talking about Owen Wilson.
What?
Yeah.
What are we doing next week? What are we doing
next week? On Recently Live.
What?
Owen Wilson, Micah.
What?
It's about pizza and Owen Wilson. What?
You've lost me completely.
Free.
Oh yeah, Owen Wilson and pizza coming next week.